something where the mon are you. Now this week on TCRA. Well, are you and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program call we are
for blow your mind. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Try save the future. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Talk now weird. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon no they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind though. And for blow your mind. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Try save the future. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Talk now weird.
Get something where the mon are you. Now this week on TCRA. Well, are you and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program call we are
for blow your mind. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Try save the future. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Talk now weird. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon no they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind though. And for blow your mind. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Try save the future. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Talk now weird.
Get something where the mon are you. Now this week on TCRA. Well, are you and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program call we are
for blow your mind. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Try save the future. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Talk now weird. Talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon no they grow. Talk about political violence. Talk about regional politics. Now we are. Talk about tribal politics. Talk about office politics. Now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence. Talk about corruption. Now we are. No keep on your mind though. And for blow your mind. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Try save the future. The truth you get was say, and it no matter what truth you get was say. Talk now weird.
where the mon are you? Now this week on TCRA. Well, Aliu and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program called We Are
For blow your mind, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now weird, talk about the things gone wrong. Talk about the things where they make salon no they grow. Talk about political violence, talk about regional politics, now we are. Talk about tribal politics, talk about office politics, now we are. Talk about teenage pregnancy and early marriage. Talk about the sexual violence, talk about corruption, now we are. No keep on your mind though, and for blow your mind, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Try save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, truth you get for say. Talk now weird.
Get something where the mon are you? Now this week on TCRA. Well, Aliu and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program called We Are
For blow.
Now for blow your mind, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, the truth you get for say. So I save the future, the truth you get for say. And it no matter what, the truth you get for say. Can blow your mind. Family Kushe, how you dey do? Hope say you do okay. Well, for the new zone, let's just take them as they come. And then they think very, very well for firm solution to that particular problem there. Because now only one time more, now they give you the opportunity for them to take decision in terms of governance in the country. And the only one term and one great day where we take decision, now in that day where they say election day, voting day, now that day they no more now value. After that day, we don't go back. So that day, now you didn't take the decision where will make you future good, where will make you future lucky. So all what you need for do now for think twice and know exactly waiting you want for do. That question where Mother Biobi asked we, what kind of change? Please, let me not make that mistake there this time around. No answer the questions them of the politicians. In fact, now we for determine waiting the politician for put inside that them promise where they can call manifesto. Well, interestingly, we get for no other honest. Because politicians then generally, when you even when you tell them for do them, then go agree, then put on there. When it can inside it, then say you get for tweak them according to what you meet inside. That word day or that word and day, we get for be very, 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 very be careful with them. If not to that day, the next 5 years inside we country, Kondo go eat a mama. Well, for let we able for get the opportunity and day, the body will get the responsibility for make the ground look good for let we get the happiness for go and vote. Now in an ECSL, Electoral Commission for Salon. But it look like say the ECSL self, they not look sober. It look like say they not get the sabi. So now we don't do registration, we don't do verification. But ECSL it tell we say they still rely on a NCRA for make them get proper data, for especially for you when you face dollars. You begin for ask yourself a question. Wetin make if NEC not able for handle registration and verification? Why they waste with time for go register? Why they not decide for say let we go na NCRA and go register? Well, let we can listen something quick one. I go want for let we rub much inside this. We go take with 10. one by one for listen wetin this ECSL mortal man bin sit down na 98 and talk, and na based on that day we go know how ECSL dey expose themselves every day. So long no waste time o, no begin go and listen am. As we dey listen am, na so I dey stop am and analyze am, and then I open the phone line for you for blow you mind. The truth you get for say, and it no matter what, the truth you get for say. So now today, right now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Let me go and start for listening. This na courtesy of Radio Democracy 98.1 FM.
This happened mostly because of with the new registrants there. Not necessarily first-time voters, new registrants. Now, when we do the registration process, if you recall, we get certain stages. We get two components. One component now be the civil registration, we been led by the NCRA, and then after which we get the Electoral Commission Union component, the voter verification kit. So after we can register with the NCRA on the VIU kit, we dey capture some details of you in the VVK. Basic details like your name, your address, and date of birth. And critically, the verification slip number. Now, after the registration exercise, we find out, say, we been get a total of more than 500,000 new registrants. Now, the wire, now then, we data set tell we say these are new registrants. What do? We communicate with NCRA and give them the slip numbers of all of them new registrants there, and tell them, say, when I give you the details of the wire. So after which, then give we significant number, but still it be short of like 50,000 people then. We gonna be able to give you then full details. So waiting we display during the exhibition. Now being the partial data we been captured during the voter registration exercise. But then we need a solution. The commission aware say we get some data that we need for resolve, and we get some faulty kits. We been get global app system we been go wrong. Therefore, the commission in collaboration with NCRA, then work on them now for able for retrieve all the data and upload them into the system. And at the end of the day, all the one that we get photoless data, we're able for getting the details again.
So you did. They are sure the one them we no get face see, we then go for ID card, we wanna go begin distribute ID card and go get.
Definitely, yes.
So what about the set of people we been go do the verification process, but then fail not say the name they not spell correctly because we don't get concern of that day. Another set of concern we ready democracy get now that some people their address then seem for be changed. Go register na some side put in address, but when the verifications list come out, when you go in other address they for them. Then kind people how then go for rectify their issues then they.
Now, for the one that we been get issue with the address, the exhibition exercise will make provision for correct the address then day. Now, for names where somebody would say a name spelling wrong or this surname where they not to it one change we don't make them clear. Say as a commission we know they change names because the data set we will get and data set we extract from the civil registry. Therefore, and we want to ensure say we get one data set for every individual. So if you want for change your name and date of birth, well, these are critical components of your details. Then you get for go na the civil registry and effect those changes. And then from the civil registry, we will extract those details and include them in the voter register.
So
Very sorry about that. Very and thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wetin I been dey try for say? It can happen like for say, ECSL don dey tell we play one say they not get the sabi, they not get the manpower for able for take care of the verification. If in the first place, they tell we say verification day, and when they say verification, it mean say you dey go verify. When you say you go verify, it mean say you dey go look for anything wey not correct in your information, then for able for correct am. And one simple way when ECSL for don't do now for make sure say they collect all the people wey say me name not correct, me name na this, me name na that. Then take am, go to NCRA, get everything right, and then they able for print the ID card. But let's see wetin get for happen. It get for happen like for say now, ECSL get the own information for people. For example, me go name Sembe Pierre. ECSL capture Sembe Bure. Then Nakra get Sembe Pierre. So me of the same mortal man with the same face, I get Sembe Pierre, I get Sembe Bure. You understand what I say? Because ECSL not do anything like verification. They just go waste money for print boku paper, go post them, and that's all. ECSL not do any verification. No verification they not do. Because when you talk about verify, it means that if you're able for correct the information when the person come and tell you say, no sir, not to this information. Like look at this thing again. ECSL, people and they will register this time around. The information when they are the last voter ID card. Now in they go give. When they go, then come, then change the Oh my God, sorry. I don't know why. Okay, sorry about that. So, this na one way where I tell una get go be back small. ECSL not do anything like verification. Because if me get me in lane, na me old voter ID card, na sembe PDD. Then this new one wey you go give me sembe bure. Then I tell you say, no sir, this now una been give me ID card, na sembe PDDs. Na in the right information. This one I don't carry me so na sembe bure. Not to me information. I say una change and I say no, una go na nakra. How me for go na nakra? The simple way for make am for let the process go on I suppose for go and let person not get duplicated. Two different information. Take all them data and then can go back na nakra and let nakra work on that day. And then they send out on a print ID card. We no go be of waste. It's like ECSA one for waste a lot of money for print fake ID card for people then. Because it's not only information, they not fake. They want for use a lot more money for print fake ID cards. Or they want for aid, for help, nakra, for take bribe from people then. Because remember, the time when they picking them, they go for the NIN number. Na nakra. They say they ask them for pay 15,000 next could picking the way we protest na street. So what much more about me when we go say I want me information for be change? How much then go ask me for pay? Or you can end up for say I get national ID card na sembe PDD. I get voter ID card na sembe bure. Then I work out them 2 ID card and they na checkpoint for go Guinea. They go see the two and say, oh, you na criminal. So it's like ECSL not get the capability, not get the sabi, then all the money where they say they get now waste. What did they not do with them? Criminals. Let me continue for listening. What did they say? And I'm very sorry for the sound.
So how una go know say then set of people here una need for check with the NCRA for let una update the information, because if they spell somebody name wrong now una register, it just go direct na NCRA. The final list una go get for print for do the ID card them for votes. Na NCRA una dey pull am.
Yes. Now, because we always get an updated data from this civil registry. Okay. So before we print, we final register. We get for ask NCF, maybe we the updated data we then get of all registrants, and that updated data will go print.
All right. Continue for the between at the studio. In name na Mohammed Ture, Director of Operations na ECSL. There this morning, they talk about how ECSL they respond to all the concerns them where they come from citizens them. For second, the voter registration exhibition exercise will be don't end.
Continue. No, we listen this one on program. In all long, we just want to understand better one. What is ECSL the after?
According to Ram, he said they're not able to recover the names back, and by the end of this week, he said ECSL go ensure say they make the public know, but the different platform them where they go get for use for ensure say then self do their own verification. The program Good Morning Salon they continue. We come back to
this now one thing where they go on again. Say then they able for give you information, then they verify. That system again are fake. We see a lot of things them where people then they take their own number them, their own information, insert them, and they give different thing. So ECSL need for step up the game if they want for let we get credible elections. I just did read something just now. When this person, Mustafa, the try for tell we say, even in chief imam, when he don't die 2 years ago, in face appear per the registration. Yes, because NACRA gets information. So the one day when they alive, we go for verify, we go for make them go register them. They not put their name. The one day we don't die 2 years, now the name then go put. ECSL and NACRA need for step up inside we country in terms of technology, in terms of biometry, data collection. We very, very poor. They need for step up their game. Let me continue for listening.
Questions na ECSL there this morning. The response to concerns them we come for SECA, the verification process we NEC been do ahead of the June 2023 elections. Now for the one them we perhaps not been the tongue the time for the verification or not verify at all. How NEC cater for them?
Well, that's the more reason why the commission don't decide for roll out the platform there we are just explaining about the web portal, mobile app, and the SMS platforms, so that we get opportunity to all citizens wherever you are, whether you are in country or or out of the country, for able to verify details just by going into these apps. So the commission, that they are very much conscious of that, and we give opportunities to people from being able to check their details.
How long then platform you go get for the in operation?
The platforms, once we don't establish them, they on for months, because it will until we distribute the ID cards.
If you fail not through the online verification, say your registration gets issued, how are we going to clarify or rectify that?
Well, once we don't roll out the platform, we get for open, we use our situation room, and we get the short code, we're in 838, with people that can call, and throughout the registration and exhibition, we don't use that facility. So people that can call and seek clarification and raise concerns, and then we go in a position for respond.
That line they operates now?
Yes, they operate.
So
even during the exhibition, even there on.
Whose network?
For all the networks, then 838.
If you did out of the country?
If you're out of the country, well, of course, you're not able for use them. It is more for the one with the in country.
So no provision for that when they're out of the country if they get an issue?
Well, for now, we'll not identify that yet, but I will look into.
I ask you all these questions because this online verification seems to get some issues them where people they do them verification, and do you see somebody good day McKinney boy address good day Bumpe?
Now that's a bit strange to me. For let you the one side when address different. Now waiting possible and waiting we know is that we get instance wherein somebody register an point A, but then during the exhibition we realize say a name fall na center B.
Right.
Okay.
But then that gets reason and all that the commission aware of, and we don't take actions for solve those issues.
All right. Well, as you said, the 88's a number where people can call for do follow up on the verifications, right?
Yes.
And concern we then get. So we just try and see if we go.
If journalist 98.1 go try this line and not go through, what much more about you will go try am from in and out of the country? Let's have it.
Before go through the 88 this morning, in case sometimes somebody they call the line, let we know if it will work.
The program is still listening to our Good Morning Saloon, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And now, is the process, my colleague, they try the 838 emergency line, where ECSL open for ensure say if you do online verification, you will be able to call they rectify the challenge them where you get, as you say, this now for people within in country and out of saloon and not do any provision for the mates, but now the phone they ring, they not pick them up yet. We still try for reach that line and see how effective it is for do the clarifications them
The
we
customer you are calling is not
get.
answering. Please try again later.
All right.
Thank you. The
Well,
customer you are calling is not
well, that's it. So back to you, Mohammed Ture, Director of Operations. In case several people don't try this line, just like how we don't have the distribution, but not pick up. Waiting for happen.
Now, when we can open the in phases, like doing the registration, of course, we get dozens of calls every day. During the exhibition also, we open the line and we demand this situation room on a daily basis. And like I say, once we roll out the app, we again set up this situation room.
So this call are just example for show say sometimes citizens and they will try for reach ECSL now this emergency line, but they're not able to get some.
No, well, like I say, it can be on board. Again, with the open now based on activity base. When exhibition we on, we the situation room we establish.
My colleague they asked you earlier if the line they work now, you've been say yes.
Once we don't establish once we don't roll out
you see, ECSL not ready for be honest with the people of the country. how they're not ready for be honest with the people of the country. Now, so they're not really ready for work with the people of the country. It's like ECSL get their own agenda where now in they want for sellout, now in they want for market, but not for the interest of the people. Can you imagine? You don't talk say this line they work, yeah, now. And now you try for tell you say no, then they open them by face and this. How will you go open line by face where you already know, sorry about that, you already know say people that need this particular number for verify certain information on them. Now continue for listening, certain tenant day, not just listen to a voice, yeah? Because some tenant day, some man and day, I don't know, I don't really understand.
The platforms then, we know say we don't also give out opportunity for citizens then verify, and then we expect feedbacks.
So the 838 not the work right now, they're not the response one right now?
Right now, no.
Okay.
You see, you imagine what I say? In the beginning, we don't say it work now. Then I don't tell you say 838 not the work. Right now, they not the answer call. What do you put up for? You say let people verify. But nothing from the one to now. From when ACS tell we say 1 year ago, they get enough time. Take to now. Every day they change and tongue them. If today they not tell you say they not get enough time, they will tell you say now this enough time will not get make to change this process. Now this make one for use this process. Now this make one for do this. And no, now this make now by faith. Every day ECSL get explanation. And then what did they tell you initially and what they can do as a follow up? Now two different things. Let's continue for listening. I will really like for hear from you.
So quick one. I mentioned issue where somebody go day Freetown, but the registration they appear elsewhere. Waiting una the two about that, and this case them day, and people don't they come out with evidence them.
Now, what caused the misplacement of registration data? Now, misconfiguration of kits. Now, if you can recall, we do the registration in phases.
Yes.
We do the registration in phases. We are in with for each phase, one kit scanner, one center, and after the 15 days period, that same kit transfer go another center, we say then go use them for register. So again, no matter how we deal with, we train them for ensure say they configure the kits per center. But we get instances we are in when they can at a particular center and configure the kits for that center. After the 15 days exercise, when the kits move go to the other center, they mistakenly forget for configure that kit for that center. So therefore, if you end up say all the one they would register in that center go fall on the wrong center. But when
this is national security that they talk about so. You know, I wonder, that's why the last time I asked a question, for let ECSL take vote verification, voter register, where then they put for let people and go for verify. Then take the monto they like donut paper, go throw away and go. They ask a question if ECSL really value the people of the country, or they value the job where they do. They go in for you go register. For example, you don't begin register with this thing at the south, then you move to the north. And then you're not able for lock the information and open ayanda. You move with all. So all waiting and not register at the north, it go fall back to the south. Then you say, na mistake, na forget. Thing we get for do with national security, now you joke with. You not get for joke with them. It's not really the treat we like for say we serious, like say we value. It's just to listen to caretaker bio and listen to politicians them waiting and they tell them, but not to we the people them. They are not working for us. They don't value we. Like the politicians saw the ECSL. They don't really value we. They really the show say this work here so then just the do no more. And if I come out, just how they planner, but not to how the people want them for be.
Very simple for identify. We ask the field guys then for me they send to we details of the people that register at each center. So there are some centers where they see center gets excess of say 400 registrants, but then the other center shorting by 400. So easy for me to say we say get that excess of 400 enough for the day. Now we say get shortage of 400 before day. So
they don't begin already prepare their mind for overvoting. And then they don't get explanation for this overvoting. Because if you the tell we say 50,000 short from here and 50,000 plus from in that other center, when are two different regions, two different districts, it just they make provision say tomorrow if they say over voting happen inside this particular district or region, ECSL will come out and tell you say now because of will be make blunder. So then already don't they make the foundation for voting fraud, for over voting during the elections. These are things that where we not for just the listen no more and let fan for go. Now things than this where we need for the cause noise about for let them not say we are aware of waiting the happen.
Would it correct all those issues in there?
Continue for stay with you inside the program. We talk more on this online.
If they're not correct and now, who's telling them will correct them? If you're not able to verify and change people information now, who's telling them will do them? ECSL they up to something, and I think this one we really need for the watch 551.
Issue and this voters misplacement. The program that Good Morning Salon will come to you from 98.1 FM. You've been listening to Mohammed Toure, Director of Operations, ECSL.
We still get Mohammed Toure from ECSL, when the Director of Operations. So this morning they give updates on how ECSL they respond to concern them we come from the public for SECA, the voter registration verification we been done. So now after we una go down pull the platform, they will say people go for notes if the information then correct we the na una data. Waiting next for ECSL.
Before you say waiting next, now they don't put number for call. The number not the rock. Then they develop app now where they want for let people they verify. How many people now the country sabi use application? Whereas we see now them villages then. A lot of mommy, a lot of power they can watch, and not see in name. In face, and not sabi in name or not sabi how they spell in himself. It just the kind watch, and not see in face. But where don't go so? So how then people and they go verify which application? This not another question. ECSL they up to something. I insist. ECSL they after something. We move.
Well, definitely not the finalization of the voters register, because that's not the ultimate aim. Once we don't do all the consolidation and we don't upload the data, we don't do quality control on the data, then with the hope say by the end of the year we're able to release the final voter register.
So anyway, now the way ECSL then platform here we wanna go for open, for example, the app we say wanna go get for launch for let the public use for do verification. We know the way then go able for do rectification as well, so for fix mistakes them we did in terms of spelling names, address them. We know the way neck could one for let the people do the rectification while then they verify.
No, the app not they allow for let you do for me you make changes to the data set, because again, like we say, we for
create app right now inside the country, na plenty money. For make it really they go up and running, na plenty money. So look at this thing. ECSL do verification. We not see aid, we not see tail. ECSL they create app where they pay money for let people just go watch the wrong information and feel pain. Because me don't go register, me name na Sembe Pierre. Then they go give me Sembe Bure. Then the app back now the same wrong information it get. ECSL the make let me watch me your wrong information with pain because it not get for change anything. Why ECSL waste a lot of money on things that will not create any profit for the people of the country? Because if you say the app not go give you chance for any verification, any changes, or for make suggestion for change anything, why you create app? Why you spend money for create app? You don't waste money already for verify when verification not go on. You just go display things them. People like can watch. That's it. That's the end. People say no, not some information. This you say no. Go to NCRA. We can't do anything. ECSL at the very first time this, even the last time when ECSL register with NCRA. ECSL simultaneously and register with NCRA. We see say we able to get proper information from ECSL. ECSL independently verify the information and look at what people give them. Then me initially tell we say then go bank on the information where people they give them. But now waiting they want for give people, now they give people. Let me listen.
Cognizance of the fact that the country will move towards one data set. We get the civil register. And
so this not the problem. This country they move to one data set. But ECSL they make provision for let people and get 2 data sets. If you dey tell we say we want forget this one port data when NACRA na the body wey responsible for that one day, why you not take all the information wey you don get wey wrong when una contribute to that one day send am down to NACRA and then tell we say NACRA don correct all of this thing, this na the final voter register. But look at wetin dey can happen. ECSL dey go on and print final voter register with wrong information dey back. Because if people not able for go to NACRA for go get the information they are changed, then the wrong information when ECSL get now the data, now in they go back and register and give people them out. Or another waste of resources. We move.
if you give good opportunity for make them just change the details, people will just change details as and when they want. So the system they in place for if you want to go change your details, you get any reason for change your details, you go na the NCRA office with the requisite requirements. I'm sure it will be done.
Now,
You see what I just say? If you want for change, ECSL not able for change for you. Why ECSL do a voter register? Okay, now I don't the suicide they want for go. They want for do like the overseas country. For example, where you born, you information just done there in the system. All what you need for do now for you go to NEC and say I don't reach 18 years. But in some cases you don't need for do that. In overseas they need do that. They know say you don't reach 18 years already. Yeah, but we get the sabi, we get the manpower, we get the capability, we get the technical know-how for do all of them things. And then the question is, or the answer is no, big no.
during the registration process, the ECSL being assured salon people say the machines that we they use now one way less problem or they give less problem, and then they ensure so they capture everybody we willing for vote for the 2023 election. But like from where you come, you don't explain the challenges them we have been get through that process there. What are the assurance where ECSL they give to salon people now ahead of the distribution of the voter's ID card?
Now, in the first place, the challenges we will get not as a result of the machine weakness. Or
I mean,
fault of
process.
the machine.
The process
The
in
machine,
general.
in fact, now because we get a very good system in place, make even when we get the challenge there, we're able for deal with them easily. So they again.
So basically, what they try for do now, they try for defend, say not because of the faulty machine make. You know, they try to put some defense. But we all know say, if not a faulty machine, now because of the stuff the way them put say, not get the sabi for able for capture people and correct information. We don't see inside people. People are not good that stupid. When they go register for go give wrong information, whereas the voter ID card gets another information. And then when the results come out, the provisional results come out, then go back with the same information with the ID card. They're not good that stupid. Sorry that you know the hear you waiting and the talk. The recording 98.1 may get some issue with regards the recording. Yeah, so we're very sorry about that one day. But basically, now that they try for say, it just the try for defend the system where na defenseless and point them in the try for put on so right now
So in terms
with
of
regard
the
this
voter
particular thing.
identity card, now when people for expect say NEC go don't print them.
Well, first quarter next year, hopefully.
As to the wrap of the program now whose message you left with listeners them and with Facebook viewers them, especially for the one them where been get issues during the verification process. Whose message you left with them?
The message will be a message of assurance.
Okay, so I think say the recording not too waiting again. That's all not important again. What's important now for we see how best we can able for. What do you think? What do you think about all of them issues there we don't come up right now? Yeah, what do you think about them things there so where we don't hear about this ECSL? You know, how serious you feel say ECSL be? Or is it that ECSL get their own agenda where they want for execute? Now that exactly ECSL is try for do. The program na blomide on Weird, na YouTube and on Facebook. Please not forget we get the challenge way for each 100,000 by the end of this December. Yeah, and then we see we don't get 62,047. And then not forget again, me birthday the channel in birthday na the 20, me birthday the 24, and then by when birthday the 6, we as well get a target where we want for raise up we want for raise up $5,000. $5,000 now, yeah. So people that don't begin they give already. So it's up to you if you want to give the ZELLE and CASHAPP there na the description. And then if you want to do MoneyGram or real transfer, you can as well do unto Amina Bangura. Amina Bangura na the United States, okay? And then whatever we go get you information, or you can send you information to we na this number. Let me go and begin see how much people then get interest on this particular issue. Yeah, Wetinyu don't hear you from Ecsl. You think say they're honest with the people of the country? This na program blow mine on YouTube and on Facebook. The line don't open. We wait for you call and hear you waiting you think about this particular issue. My name na Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. Whilst we wait, let me take a very let me just take this birthday song quick. We come back just now.
This song come up from Madam Sidra to Aminata Kamara from the United States of America. It dedicated this song to one of the big...
Alright, so we move and take the first call. We don't come inside. Welcome to the show, please. You name and inside the call from, sir. Okay, we missed that. We still wait for the calls that for come inside. We go again and take the call. Oh, we didn't miss Sam. I don't know why. We didn't miss Sam. The line still open for you call it and add the voice inside the program. This na blow mind on YouTube and on Facebook. And the channel now we are. We go again and take this call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and inside the call from. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please. You did live. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Hello?
Yes, please. You get me?
My name Mohammed. I call from Freetown.
Okay, Mohammed.
Yes, sir. They get you.
What do you think about this Ecsl and the preparation for the election?
Well, this particular thing. Well, muting this are they make and clear the commission. It work through the instruction of the Marabio government. Within them tell them and they do something they under what they want to do. Especially time for votes now, but good information then go the way wrong, and then go block people and for let them know votes. So you see, and then all what then they do so in order for rights, because the people then determine the commission if he make any mistake who go there, but the day what the time will come that one day nobody no go forget that history day. Let them go continue no more. The people let them go there. But now one day, we will talk or vex. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. We go on the line and take another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and inside the call from.
Yes, my mom call from Qatar.
Right, please. You get the platform.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much, Babu, for your time where they make we get some latest development. The way Ecsl and they operate, being don't show signal for see them they are about for rig this election. But they forget say it's not more than war. Not all they happen in secret. Now first time you could do them in the way the social media, the internet, so any way they plan, people know that they know and pass them. So all this man they storm and say, say the man they lie. Women they lie before camera is stone and the whole camera. All man they watch at the world, they might they lie with impunity. Now they could be because that discussion they will get at the station. They call the number and they never go to. So whose confidence they don't understand the way we people enable take them for get integrity. Say this way they do so, it will affect me, generate it on board because anything happen that country today, here is yourself responsible. Because people then determine for them for this law, all these factors that they going to put also, they going to tell on them. Because they don't do the right thing. No, it's done. They do the wrong thing for support Mother Bill. If people say they want to have you, they don't pay allow me the vote. If they want to have me, they allow the process that go genuinely. With this coming in the abet so for anything go tomorrow, they cook up. But anything go wrong in that country, Mohammed Konega for all responsible. They go chasing family then, they go chase them because they don't go keep people there. Like when they see the rights with the Abupa, you're gonna be only say Abupa now. People they suffer and they don't go they clock to 2 million. Then they get DM, they get money, they eat free money, the next thing for the blame man of that country.
Very much.
We they beg them.
Thank
When that
you.
country get peace, we they beg for government. Thank you, my brother.
All right. The line still open. The number there on the screen where you can call. Don Usai Asidonso, the number there you can call and add a voice inside the program. This na Blow Mind on YouTube and on Facebook and the channel now we are. We go again. Welcome to the show, sir. Your name and inside the call from.
Hello?
Yes, I do live, sir.
Yeah, me, I just want to say the man is a pathological liar. He's, in fact, when he's speaking, he's stuttering. That's the scammer. Going to say anybody you see is talking, you know, get stomach, but the stomach, that's not lie, it's a lie. How you talk one thing, then you say another thing. You say program by the program. Look the number. I'm glad the way the moderators them call the number not the work. This is a deliberate attempt by the ESL to suppress voters for the forthcoming election at the same time for disenfranchise a lot of people. Because yesterday I've been listening to editorial in program wherein somebody, if I not say information, elsewhere, then duplicate information, like people already are not, like 2, 3 of that same person information, so that at the end of the day, then go and get claims that this person do multiple registration and give one number to another person. I don't know if editor go forward that thing, the team I get for interview next week, you will provide evidence and to the audios the way the people and send when they confirm them things and they. So it's very sad. And now they ask me, they talk say now the third quarter of next year, the voter registration, the final one, that is between January to March, now good already. So this now high time the political parties then for calm, then galvanize together and make sure say vehemently and vociferously attack ESL on the issues that they address them. I've been listening to people's power. If that is true, I can't verify. I don't know the veracity or the authenticity of his information on his audio. But he's saying that the EU, the European, the ECOWAS, EU, and other US embassy, they don't come every day on ESL. They say all that 257,000 people every day they talk say them for include them. Anybody they know say guilty, then for charge the person to court, but then people they for include them, then they show proof, and they know they will show proof. So this and that, but you know they see none of the opposition except APC, and even APC now just this man they talk Samura Kamara, all the others them like the C4C them, the NGC, they all sit down complacently because they all don't compromise, they don't deal with this government. That's why we not get no better alternative other than APC. Who people like you always say, the two parties don't deceive you at the end of the day. Even I just see now say that today on analogous them they say they don't go confirm Fisher. It was not even confirmed. So how can a judge who is a corrupt judge not been confirmed? That's not active in that capacity. It take a judgment which is not an even legal judgment. Now Parliament they go confirm and even the APC MPs and they not even foresee why this man they adjudicate on a matter when he's not even a confirmed judge. He doesn't have the legal jurisprudence to adjudicate on issues like this nature. You don't ban one political party. You don't give them. Now Parliament they will confirm you with your other judges there. Why they not be don't pick up this all along? Now that me get for cinema. I don't want to take the line because they work. I just can't quick now. Some seller go talk. Thank you very much for giving me the audience.
But one quick thing before you go. I think say the judge and Wetinyu they're not can go through Parliament.
No, but the appointment is by I don't know whether it's by the president.
Yeah, so now the president.
But the appointment, but why they go? Why they go to Parliament? But now they say they don't send a Parliament for who confirm them. If you are saying that it doesn't go through Parliament, but why it is?
Do them position and then the president and they take oath to it done.
So, but why didn't they send them a Parliament now for go confirm? If it has nothing to do with Parliament,
I will check on that information then.
Yeah, I want to check on that information. Good, yeah, because I just now Comrade Koita, Ibrahim, Cashbox, then get that program the way they talk on that. You know, I just pick up now, so I bring it up here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother.
No problem.
The line still open for you call and now the voice inside the program. This na Blow Mind on we are na YouTube and on Facebook. Yeah, so we get a few more minutes to go. We they talk about ECSL. ECSL, you know, we just don't watch one of the operations manager in interview on 98.1 where we react to good one for see how best ECSL, they play double standard with regards, all of them process them. They say they get enough time, later they say they not get enough time. They say they get enough, they get the sabi for do the registration, later they say they get challenge. They say they get all what it take for get the information then done, now they say then depend on NACRA. So, who side we there now with regards ECSL? How then they treat we? They really treat we with seriousness? This now we have on YouTube and on Facebook.
This song come up from Madam Sidratu Aminata Kamara from the United States of America. It is dedicated this song to one of the biggest organizations in the world, Weird.
Yeah, made a crack on the mix.
91 big boy pecan.
It's your double tap, see the ball. Daily days, 091. Yellow flag TVs.
Hallelujah.
Come on. Weird organization. Don't come for every nation. Weird organization. Don't come for promoting nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism.
This now we hard. Don't can now we land. So la we all and fine. This now we hard. Don't can now we land. So la we all and fine. Who know they back kapu. We had no mix bag bamu. We know they back kapu. We had no mix bag bamu. But tell the brother sister them say we had don't come over.
We are now we are.
Tell her for me say we had don't come over.
We are now we are. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promoting nation. They know they mix our politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix our politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism.
Big respect to the one who will make Weird team up strong one. Especially to you, by Bure Kablai from the north. And to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. Admi Amina, happy birthday in advance to you, by Bure Kablai from the north. You celebrate your birthday January. Happy birthday in advance to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. You celebrate your birthday December. This organization, the 3 years, December 2022. We tell who members them all over the world, thank you. Yeah.
We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promoting nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism. Let me tell you, Wetinyu we are gonna do for me. They no change life inside the world country. Number one, they the people. They build outreach for the affected members. Found it flooding. Number two, they the pay school fees. For the one the way them people them involved. Alone disaster. The people them, we are don't come for help everybody in this country. They know they for politics, neither tribalism. We are the organization. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization.
Mr. Kamara, your information very much correct. I just the cross check for make sure say that information where you give me just now is very much correct with regards Adrian Fisher. Salona country indeed. Salona country. The reason why they play this long music now for make sure say I correct this information, and indeed it correct. Adrian Fisher and 10 others them go na parliament for approval, and then Adrian Fisher don't they take Mr. Kamara call back. Adrian Fisher don't they take a lot of decision without approval. Well, not only first time this it happen. Then come with Lunge Bridge project. Then they find out say, oh my God, I think the country is sick. This country really sick. Parliament really not the function. Parliament not the function at all. Can you imagine? Parliament sidom. All of, in fact, nearly all of the very important things that when they happen at the country, the government did not take action before ever they go to Parliament to approve. Now approve allowance. And the official don't take action for the last 1 year. Not all the opposition with decision where all of them decision and they're not correct. He not get any approval. They not give them any go ahead for do them things, and he not get the legal rights for do that one day. But yet still it go on and do the end of the day. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sierra Leone is sick under the new direction. They're really sick under the new direction. Oh my God. Oh my God. Something wrong some side. Oh God. Oh God. Salon sick. Salon really sick. Oh my God. You know what thing? I need forget more information. Let me talk about this na net. We really need for talk about this particular thing na net. I'm not still able to believe and put myself together under this particular direction. Fisher of oh my God. You know what? I need to go back and find the information there all with regards if I be video evidence for sure say yes, waiting where they talk now too. I need to go back and go find out. So if that be the case, thank you very much, Mr. Kamara, for the information. This is a whole discussion on your own. A whole discussion on your own. Salon sick, man. Salon really sick. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay, you know what? I think I need for left one now and go put information them together. I'll catch you again on net. I'll catch you again on net. Please. I'll catch up with you again on net. For now, I think I need for take me leave. Yeah, I thank you all very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Kamara. You don't give me another new strength for do another thing. Thank you guys. I love you so much. I'll catch up with you again. Yeah, bye.
This song come up from Madam Sidratu Aminata Kamara from the United States of America. It is dedicated this song to one of the biggest organizations in the world, Weird. Yeah,
Made of crack on the mix.
91 big boy picking.
Ecsl double tap and see the ball. Daily days 091. Yellow flag TVs.
Hallelujah.
Come on. Weird organization. Looking for every nation. Weird organization. Looking for promoting nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism.
This now we hard, duck and now we land. So la we all and fine. This now we hard, duck and now we land. So la we all and fine. Who know they back kapu. We had no mix bag bamu. We know they back kapu. We had no mix bag bamu. But tell the brother sister them say we had don't come over.
We are now we are.
Tell her for me say we had don't come over.
We are now we are. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promoting nation. They know they mix our politics. They know they part tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they part no tribalism.
Big respect to the one who will make we are team up strong one. Especially to you, my Bure Kablai from the north. And to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. And me Amina, happy birthday in advance to you, my Bure Kablai from the north. You celebrate your birthday January. Happy birthday in advance to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. You celebrate your birthday December. This organization, the 3 years, December 2022. We tell who members them all over the world, thank you. Yeah.
We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promote the nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they part tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they part no tribalism. Let me tell you, Wetinyu we are don't do for me. They don't check life inside the world country. Number one, they be the poor. They build houses for the affected members for the flooding. Number two, they pay school fees. But you find the way them people them evil alone disaster. The people them, we are don't care for everybody in this country. They know they for politics, neither tribalism. We